Hi everyone, I am Balpreet Singh, supply chain IT expert. We are talking about artificial intelligence in supply chain. We have gone through three use cases of how AI has been put to use by industry in various scenarios and got benefits about it. Now we would talk about market trends of artificial intelligence being put to use in SCM as a market. Various solution providers, what they are doing, how they are doing. Let's get started. Now, the first thing that let's look at is the technology maturity curve. This is something which comes out yearly and is brought to us by Forbes. Here, if you look at it, there are various stages of the technology that any technology would go through. Initially, when something comes into the market, it comes into the first phase, which is hyped. Post that, it starts showing some promise. After that, it gives you a high ROI, return of investment, however, only for early adopters. It is not widely adopted. After that comes in a maturity where it is proven, everybody knows about it, adoption is good enough. Then comes the downward cycle in the curve where it is aging and another new technology would come into its place. Let's look at where artificial intelligence falls into this maturity curve over a couple of years. A comparison of the year 2020 and 2021, two reports from Forbes.com. And we see a bunch of technologies that were there in both the years, including artificial intelligence and machine learning platforms. So, AI platforms was put as hyped in the year 2020 when the report came in late 2019. The same has moved to promising in the report for 2021, which came in the month of December 2020. What it tells us is the maturity of artificial intelligence platform is improving. What it also gives us as a takeaway, there is more to come in future on this set of technology. Now that we have understood where it lies in the maturity curve, let's look at some numbers to understand how big the market size is. In 2018, a survey done for AI in SCM market pegged the market size at 730 US dollars, 730 million US dollars. It is expected to reach $10.1 billion dollars or 10,110 million USDs by the year 2025. The compounded average growth rate CAGR is more than 45%. This builds up on what Forbes technology maturity curves talks about, that the technology AI as a platform has moved to the next stage in the maturity curve. When we talk about supply chain and AI being used in supply chain, there are two specific areas where it can be put to use and we can derive benefits out of it. As per a Gartner Supply Chain Executive Conference, these two areas where AI can be put to use in SCM arena are augmentation and automation. Let's understand each one of them. Augmentation means it will help in augmenting something that is already being done. It would basically help in reducing the errors that we as humans do while running through a process. So it will help us in various daily tasks across the processes in supply chain management. It could be, for example, a virtual assistant. As we see in a lot of places, a lot of manufacturing companies have started using virtual assistant when we have any queries. Where is my product? Can I get to know the status of my order? A virtual assistant is helping these tasks out. it is faster, and it also augments the work that we were anyways doing earlier. So that way, the example of augmentation tells us clearly where it helps. The next part is automation. When we talk about automation using artificial intelligence, we are talking about a set of tasks which were being done in a manual fashion earlier, and now we would use AI algorithms to do it faster and error free as well. The example could be robots working in automated warehouse. This is where I would want to take you back to our case study 2, where we talked about the UK uh, supermarket chain, the e commerce chain, how they used automated warehouses and robots into it to furnish 50,000 plus order in a matter of 5 minutes. So that's one use case of automation, a success story that we already have, which helps us in understanding this. Let's look at another bunch of numbers to understand this market. This slide talks about how artificial intelligence as a market segment is growing far faster than other technologies. In fact, uh, the next technology, the growth rate being shown is one third of what artificial technology segments provides. All these numbers tell us that market size of AI in SCM is growing, and it will keep doing better in future. I would now talk about a global survey which was done across different businesses and for different departments within the business. In this, AI adoption, what it could be bringing in, there are two paths. Either it will help in reduction of cost, or it would help in increase of revenue. The difference of it would mean that the organization is getting more profits. That way, if you look at it from a supply chain perspective, supply chain in the survey, from a supply chain management perspective, the average cost reduction was better than a lot of other departments. In the same way, the average revenue increase for supply chain was among the better ones. So what it tells us is when we use AI in supply chain, it helps in both ways. It would help in revenue increase, it would help in reduction of the cost, and this way profits of the organization would increase. This slide talks about market trend across various geographies in the world, how they are performing. So when we look at it from a CAGR perspective, the growth would be highest in North American market. The next one would be APAC, Asia Pac. The third would be Europe. Rest of the world would be far slower than these things. So the key areas for focus for the providers would be North America, Europe, and APAC region. Now that we have understood with various numbers how this market of AI and SCM is growing, let's look at how the players are catching up with the offerings. So this survey by selecthub.com has rated various supply chain management IT solution providers on a scale of ranking of 0 to 100, and 10 out of a huge number of providers are listed here. So first one being SAP, then it is other Oracle, Epicor, so on and so forth. What it tells us is that these are the top 10 players. Now let's look at how these players are embedding AI in their solution. Let me now give you two examples of top two players in the list of how they've started using AI. These solution providers have been there for a couple of decades or so, and with advent of new technology, artificial intelligence, they've started embedding these into their systems. First example of SAP, the biggest ERP and allied systems provider of the globe, they have started using AI in various different processes that they enable via their solution. And in one of the survey, they talked about using AI, that processes have become 81% faster for those customers who have started using this. And the business processes has become 44% more efficient. This is the power of AI. The next provider, Oracle SCM. Oracle is the next biggest provider after SAP in the ERP market. They have their SCM offerings. Oracle has brought in Oracle Digital Assistant. It is a conversational user interface using AI in the background. It helps the user get a quick response to their queries or inputs that they are seeking for. It helps users of Oracle solutions improve their customer satisfaction. Because of technology, customers are able to get the responses faster then and there when they want. Oracle has also started using intelligent apps in their manufacturing offerings also. Here they are trying to figure out how they can help minimize the defects, scraps, cycle time, cost, etc. So this is how we understand wherever possible the bigger SCMIT players have started using AI. In the same way, there are a lot of new providers which are coming in the market as well. Those technologies, firms which have started with AI and machine learning as their crux and started offering it to the market across various industries. With this, we have come to the end of today's session. The next session would be about future of artificial intelligence in SCM. Do like, share and comment on this video. Any queries, any questions do you have, please post it. I'll be glad to answer it for you. Thank you.